Welcome back to Sun and Star Sol Tarot. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about the qualities of people who are born on the 2nd or the 11th or the 20th or the 29th day of any month. So remember, it is about your birth date and not the compound number of your total birth date, like the life path number. Um, if your birthday happens to be on the 2nd, or your birthday's number, say if it's 11 or 20th or 29th, adds up to 2, then you are people who are ruled by moon. You guys are, what we call root number 2 people. So these people are actually ruled by our second illuminary moon. These people are very, very creative. They tend to be very artistic. They are very, loving and nurturing and caring by nature. They also tend to have very strong intuition, and because of that, people born in these dates, you will often find them in the occult sciences and occult areas, and also healing areas, because they have a way of healing people through their kindness, through their words, through their understanding. Mostly, healing regarding spiritual healing, and healings regarding doing psychological healing, mental health healing, therapy, things like that. They are especially good at these areas. Of course, I've already mentioned their artistic abilities, and these people, being ruled by moon, you will often find them to be quite successful at, singing and acting and stage performing kind of, and also painting and writing areas. They tend to have quite a unique and special talent in these areas, and tend to find success in these areas more easily than the others. And these people tend to be very beautiful. They naturally have this soft kind of nature about them, and they tend to be, by the way, they tend to be a huge food lover. Like, they love food until and unless, if in their birth chart their third house is afflicted. Wait, no, if in case, until and unless their third house is not afflicted, like very badly by some difficult positions, number 2 people, they will always have beautiful voice, soft soothing kind of voice, and they will be, luxury beauty lover. They will be food lover. They would like to, they like to travel, and they like to, most importantly, I wouldn't say they will be exactly an introverted person, but yeah, they will not exactly also be a very extroverted kind of person. They tend to like their alone time, is what I want to say. Of course, with other planetary positions, introversion can become intense or light depending on that, the details of the chart as well. Yeah, and these people, root number 2 people, they are very caring and very sensitive, very loving, and, you know they get hurt very easily. So people, if you are not number 2 people, or and you have a family member or a friend who is a number 2, then please to understand that they have a very fragile heart. They tend to be very sensitive and emotional. So you may need to take extra care about how you come across while talking to them, regarding some difficult topics and stuff like that. If you are a number 2, you need to understand that this is just your nature. You do not need to take everything uh, people say very seriously, okay? And being, because number 2 people are ruled by moon, they tend to have, very wandering kind of mind, sometimes also very moody in nature, and quick to get angry. However, although, if you have heard my first video about numerology video about number 1 people, Unlike those people, even though you get angry and hurt easily, you may have a quick temper, but it's just as quickly goes away for number two people. It's not like for number eight or number one or number four people that they tend to remember for a long, long time how others hurt them, how others made them angry and stuff like that. No, number two people, they usually are so kind hearted that even though they are quick to get angry, they are just as quick to, forgive and forget. And yeah, these people, number two people, they are naturally very beautiful. They tend to live a very comfortable life. Although number two people, they have, because it is ruled by moon, their whole overall life, during their lifetime, they tend to go through different kinds of transformations, like different seasons of life. Another way to say explain number two people's nature and also their life in general is that they go through different phases in their life, which can be quite transformative in nature, unlike, other general people. And yeah, they tend to live a quite a, let's say, flavorful life. And yeah, Monday tends to be very lucky for them. Silver and pearl are their lucky gemstone. Their birth date to 11 20 29 is lucky for them. And if in your birth uh, chart, in your birth number, if there are, other numbers, like other female numbers, like 8, or let's say 7 and 4, if these number, you have multiple of these number, then the negative side of number 2, being overly sensitive, being overly emotional, having too many mood swings, these kinds of stuff may get intensified. So in order to uh, remedy that, you can actually take the help of these gemstones, like well, not gemstone, but metal, like silver and also pearl. You can wear their ring or bracelet to help. And also meditation, spirituality tends to help them, these number two people, a lot, because being naturally intuitive and very spiritual, they tend to have this very spiritual connection with the outer world. And not being, in a regular connection with that, can actually turn them can actually make them quite moody as well. However, if in your birthday there are also male numbers, like number 1, number 9, uh, for example, if you are born on September 11th, then you will have the ones from the 11th, and the September is ninth month, right? So 9 from that. So there will be a good balance. And people, number two people who have good balance of these male numbers and female numbers, they usually enjoy quite a successful and comfortable life. Although, like I said, there are transformations, of course. However, it tends to work in their favor. So hopefully you like today's video. If you have any suggestions about any other videos that you may like to receive from me regarding astrology, numerology, or pick a card reading, please do let me know. Please do like this video, if you, of course, if you liked it, and please do comment if it resonated with you or not. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do consider subscribing. It helps me, and it helps me survive in this little corner of YouTube. So I would be very, very grateful if you do that. I wish you all the best. I'll see you next time.